Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, June 15th. I'm having a shitload of sleeping problems, so I might as well just do this quick video. Hopefully quick. I said I was gonna wait till the end of the month to do this, but since I've got a good pile of books and DVDs and Blu-rays to show you, I might as well do it now. So, we'll just get started on the books. Since getting into the Hellraiser series, I've also gotten into his books. So I've bought a few. The first one is Cold Heart Canyon, of course, Clive Barker. Hollywood Ghost Story. I haven't started reading this yet because I'm reading too many books, but it's got a very interesting premise, so hopefully start that soon. Yeah, put it there. And I borrowed one from the library, read it, and then I bought it, and the second one, it's the graphic novels, which are really very well done. I don't have a lot of horror graphic novels, but these are very well done. And the third one comes out pretty soon. Looks very neat. Though the funny thing is, I love watching horror films because they don't really scare me, but reading horror books freak me out because I have a very weird, crazy, active imagination. So, but these were pretty good. And I don't have a hell of a lot of graphic novels, so there we go. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Volume 1 and 2. And I came across this by chance, and I was like, whoa, I gotta check this out. From the guy who wrote the Game of Thrones series. I want to say Fever Dream, because that's what it looks like, but it's a vampire novel. So I was thinking, oh, well, if he did Game of Thrones, which I really love, this should be pretty good. There we go, Fever Dream. And I picked up 3 more True Blood books, so now I've only got a few more to collect. First one is Dead to the World, with the HBO cover. Altogether Dead, and From Dead to Worst. Just haven't started reading reading the series yet, because like I said, I got way too many books to read, including the one I am going to show next. So I think I've only got 2 or 3 more to pick up. And the other book in question is one I think my mom might want to read, and that of course is The Hellbound Heart. Well, there was another cover, and I didn't care for it, but I love the skull with the pinheads, the pins all over. So of course this is what Hellraiser is based on. I'm gonna read this next, because it looks like it won't take me very long. So there we go. The Hellbound Heart by Clive Barker. And now on to the DVDs and Blu-rays. This was in my last update, but I didn't realize, like I said, it was a shit copy, and I found this on eBay, and I was like, well, screw it. And I'm happy I got it. And it's the Region 2 Special Edition of Hellraiser 3, because I actually really liked this one. And the picture quality is a hell of a lot better. I don't know why the Butterball is in there, because he was killed in the last one. Hopefully everybody knows that. But yeah, the other one I had bad picture quality, no special features, and this one has a lot. Well, for one, commentary by the director, Anthony Hitchcock, and Doug Bradley, which is really cool to listen to, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, there was nothing on that other one I had. So, it only cost me a little bit more than what the other one is. Plus, the cover is better. Everything about this version is better. So, there we go. Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. The next 2 were rebuys, or upgrades from updated, whatever, DVD to Blu-ray, and the first one is The Day After Tomorrow, which I always liked. I don't know why a lot of people don't like this one, but a lot of Roland Emmerich's films don't really get very good reviews or whatever. Like, I think one of his that was really well reviewed was The Patriot. But yeah, I loved ID4, Independence Day, hated Godzilla. Thought, well, obviously, everybody here knows why. Loved The Patriot, Loved this. Didn't like 10,000 BC. Thought that was just way too boring. And I love 2012. So good disaster movie. Really cool. My parents are happy because they get my DVD. So there we go. Day After Tomorrow. And next one up, not a genre I care for, but I love this movie and it's a childhood favorite. And that, of course, is Say Anything, 20th Anniversary Edition. So I thought my dad would want this, but he's like, I've never seen it. And I'm like, Dad, romantic shit is your stuff. Oh, I didn't take the sticker off it. Damn. So I think it's the same special features that were on the DVD, but I mean, Day After Tomorrow was only $10 and this was only 8, so I was like, yeah, totally getting it. So there we go, Say Anything. And this arrived from eBay, and it's the 3rd season of Ghost Adventures, which I'm getting very annoyed at, that our Travel and Escape channel is not showing any new ones. It's just been the reruns I've seen over and over and over again. It's like, come on. But the cool thing is these two, Execution Rock's Lighthouse and Prospect Place, were 2 that my mom and I had not seen, but everything else we had. So I think my favorite would be this one, Waverly Hills Sanatorium. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, fun. I love this show. So here we go, the Ghost Adventure Season 3. And this whole bunch I got on payday, and all Blu-rays and all except one were pretty good price. Another one upgraded from DVD. Makes my parents happy because they get that one too. And of course, it's the full moon edition of American Werewolf in London. One of my favorite, probably my favorite and the best damn werewolf film of all time. I think I always get asked, "What's your second favorite?" And I'm like, I can't really choose. So, because I think it's a very short list anyway. It would probably be Silver Bullet, but I haven't watched this yet. But I heard it looks pretty good on Blu-ray, so can't wait to check it out. So there we, and this was only $10. So American Werewolf in London. This one was a tired blind buy. My parents have it on DVD, but I figured I want it for my collection, and that is the remake of Conan the Barbarian. Has the 3D Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. The reason I got this is it was only $15, and I was like, well, whatever. I like the original 2 films, so I'm probably gonna like this because everybody here knows I love fantasy films. So there we go, Conan the Barbarian. And another upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, and this only cost me $8, and it's probably Sam Raimi's most underrated film, and that is Darkman. I fucking love this movie. This is a fantastic film. Though I always thought it was based on a comic book, but it's not. It's just something Sam Raimi came up with, and that shows you how much of a genius he is. And actually, this was my intro to Sam Raimi, and it was also my intro to Liam Neeson, both who I've been fans of since seeing this back in 1990. So it's a fun movie. So there we go, Darkman. And this I was not passing up. It was only $8, and usually everywhere you go it's like 20 or up. And of course that is Forrest Gump, the Sapphire series. I nearly shit my pants when I checked the price of this and it said $8, and I was like, yeah, so fucking buying this, because this is a classic, and I don't care what anybody says, it's so deserved. Best Picture, though Best Actor, I'm still iffy on. I love Tom Hanks in this. He was just phenomenal. But, of course, between him and Morgan Freeman in Shawshank, I would have loved to have seen Morgan Freeman win it. But this is a great classic film. Christ, it's almost been 20 years for this movie. So, there we go. Forrest Gump. And this was a blind buy. I wanted to check it out because everybody knows I love sci-fi fantasy, but, this absolutely bombed at the box office because it wasn't marketed as well. And that, of course, is John Carter. which I will say, though I said in my last video, both my parents watched this and they really enjoyed it. They thought it was pretty damn good. And I looked at who directed it and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, because it's the guy who directed A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, and my favorite Disney Pixar film of all time, Wall-E. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, but it looks very interesting. I just think Disney didn't market it well, because that's what I've been hearing. That is, it's actually a really good movie, but very undermarketed. Because I know Disney owns Marvel. I think they just went overboard with the Avengers. So there we go, John Carter. And another upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, and this is an absolute classic. It's in my top 100 favorite films of all time, number 16, and laugh all you guys want, but it is Tremors. I fucking love this movie. Like I just said, 16th favorite film ever made. Like I usually say, my list, but it is a fun throwback to 50s B horror film. Great chemistry between the two leads, Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward. It's just a fantastic movie, and just stick with this one. Bypass the 3 sequels, and of course the TV show. This is just an ultimate classic. So there we go, Tremors. And this arrived from eBay, and this is an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, because I think this one had more special features, and I wanted it on Blu-ray, and that of course is Trick or Treat. So not out of the packaging yet, but yeah, I think there wasn't a hell of a lot of special features on my DVD. So here we go, Trick or Treat. And though I have the first 2 on Blu-ray, I got this so I could have the second one on with all the special features. And everybody thought I was nuts for paying $55 for it, but I'm like, hey, it's the cheapest one there was. And now I have another Anchor Bay limited edition tin, and that of course is the Hellraiser one. Oh, pretty. Number 16601. I paid, like I said, $55 for this, and it's in very good shape. It doesn't have, haven't seen any dents on it. Like, you know, you got the little kind of scuff marks that can just get wiped off. But yeah, I had the Midnight Madness Blu-ray for this, but I mean, you got the commentary, you got featurette and all that, and of course everybody's seen what's inside, like the booklet and the poster and the DVDs, so I'm not gonna open it. But because the only other 2 Anchor Bay limited edition tins I had were of Evil Dead 2 and Halloween 4, so it's nice to get another one, though I don't think any of the others I'm very much interested in. So there we go, the limited edition tin of Clive Barker's Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2. And speaking of Clive Barker, I've always wanted to watch this, but I never got around to it. And I've heard mixed reviews, but I think some of the guys here on YouTube liked it, so I'm going to check it out. And that, of course, is Lord of Illusions, the unrated director's cut. So, see how this is. So, and since we're talking, and this is from my usual seller on eBay, and I don't know if anybody had problems with eBay over the weekend, but I was trying to buy 28 Weeks Later, and then I get to the end where it's supposed to go, the little dial's supposed to turn around, and then it goes, thank you for your purchase. Well, it kept saying error, please try again later. Well, not only did I try 10 times before it finally worked, but I got charged 10 times at $22 a shot, which was not fun. So I ended up losing $220. And though the seller, I found out, was not just a seller, but an actual store, I got on the phone with them, and they said, well, we only have one purchase. Like, you've only been charged once. And I told the person, I go, well, I'm looking at my PayPal account, and there are 10 charges for this item. So, talked for a little bit more. I said, I'll talk to PayPal and see what's going on. And actually, we had to have a conference call, and they had to call one of the supervisors for the seller, and now the problem's solved. Been refunded for all 10 of them, and just waiting for the money to go back into my account. But what a pain in the ass. Though it's not, it was, my parents were like, well, don't want you buying from that seller again. And I said, well, I'm going to keep buying from the seller because it wasn't the seller's fault. It was actually eBay's website. I didn't know that I was going to get charged so many times until I got a note from PayPal saying, please be advised to check your account and make sure you weren't double charged. I ended up getting very much 10 times, kind of losing $220. But it's all fixed. I just have to wait for the money to go in my account. But I'll still buy from the seller because he's cool. He's got good deals. So, I mean, that and the trick or treat I got from him. So, okay, rant over. Moving on. There we go. Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions. And I picked these up yesterday. And I thought this was an upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray, but I actually got rid of the DVD because I was in dire need of money. And this looks like a very neat set. And it's the 10th anniversary Blu-ray DVD digital copy of Donnie Darko, which has the director's cut and the theatrical version of the film, because I knew there was a Blu-ray where you can get the director's cut, but I wanted to be careful. I wanted to have both versions just in case I didn't like the director's cut, because it was the same as with Daredevil. I prefer the theatrical cut. But this was a very good movie, kind of fucked up, kind of one of those mindfuck movies, but it was very enjoyable, and it only was, $9.99, so I couldn't pass it up. So there we go, Donnie Darko. And the last one, laugh all you want, but I think the three of us, my parents and I, want to check this out. And that, of course, is Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. And no, I didn't pay $29.99. I paid $22 because Thursday was the last day that this would have been on sale. From the guys that brought you Crank. Interesting. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed the first one. I got to see it in the theater. Though this one, it doesn't look too good, but I want to check it out. And before anybody says, why don't you just rent or Netflix? Netflix in Canada fucking blows. The picture quality sucks. The quantity of movies they have suck. And I mean, I know that, like, 7-Eleven and one of our grocery stores up here has, like, a Best Buy vending machine where you can rent. And I'm like, well, the thing is, I'd rather just pay the $22 and have this in my collection and have, then I don't have just 24 hours to watch it. I can watch it whenever the hell I want. Like I said, told my mom, which she agreed, because it is a pain in the ass renting movies and you only have, like, a limited time to watch them. But I told her, well, if I don't like John Carter, you guys get it, because they really liked it. So, who directed this? Somebody I don't know. So yeah, I've blabbled long enough. So there we go, Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. And that is the end of this DVD Blu-ray book update. And actually, if you guys have read this, can you let me know how it is? Because I just want to know if it's any good. I haven't read any of Clive Barker stuff, but I know it's a little graphic and out there. But, okay, anyway, we're at 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes, which is... Oh, before I go, I gotta show this. I got an action figure from eBay, and is epically made of awesome, and only, like, my second horror action figure, and I actually got a Pinhead one, a series one. I looked at the others and I didn't really care for them, and this one's got a neat design, so, with all those little toys of torture and the puzzle box. Okay, so, awesome. Won't take it out of its packaging. So there we go, guys. A little bit longer than what I wanted to make it, but blah blah blah. I'm too tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.